This has been ideal and a lifesaver for me to be able to stay home and be within my community versus being institutionalized or being left behind because I don't have the adequate help. For me, I've been on IHSS, I want to say about 15 years now. It's been great for me. It's not only been a lifeline, it's been a way to stay active and in my community.
Well, I started on a program when it first started, which was a long time ago. It was like the 70s, I believe. And it was, I turned 19 at that time. And I wanted to, move out on my own, like 19-year-olds like to do. And so I did. And the only way I could have done that is with IHSS as my backup because my family lived kind of far away. And it was the perfect thing that I did at that time. And I found a roommate who also wanted to be a provider. I thought, great, I got a place to live, I got a nice lady who knows how to help me, and so that's what I did.
IHSS is a godsend. Because of IHSS, I was able to become independent, stay independent. With IHSS, I would not be where I am right now at this moment. IHSS helped me get up in bed every day, helped me get dressed, helped me do my routine every day, and that allows me to go to work. And because of IHSS, I'm able to provide for myself and my family. And right now, I'm not receiving no cash aid through ISSI because of my work, but that's okay. I could make up the money at work, but without the IHSS, I would not be able to be as productive as I am right now.
I am my mom's full-time family caregiver through IHSS. I'm her IHSS in-home supportive services. We always say IHSS, and people are like, what's IHSS? In-home supportive services, and it has been our lifeline. My mom has frontotemporal dementia. Her name is Arminda Vargas Valencia. I like to share her name because she is a person. She is still here. And even though she has dementia, she is still living with dementia. So in 2019, my mom came and she moved in with us. And then the pandemic hit. And we're like, okay, well, right before the pandemic, I was able to sign up for IHSS, and Mom qualified for 30 hours a month. And I'm like, okay, well, I'll just make it work with that. And I was able to hire a caregiver to stay with Mom for a little bit. And then I became her full-time caregiver. And I jumped through all the hoops and loops and, I did all the paperwork and everything that IHSS required, and I got more hours. So again, the lifeline. I was able to continue, and that's how we've been ever since. We are here to provide a service to keep our loved ones safe, to keep people safe either at home or within the community, and we are still part of the community. So it is essential work. Whether it's family caregiving or paid caregivers, it is essential work, and it is so important. And we are just part of the machine that keeps things moving along.
So my experience with the IHSS program kind of comes in a couple of different chapters. I was living in a house by myself that I had inherited, and it was, a large living space to manage. And so I needed someone to help with the cleaning because I wasn't able to do it as much. I needed someone to help me with occasionally with cooking and groceries. So sort of the basic things, laundry, things like that. In 2018, I had an injury with my leg with a power mobility scooter, and that left me permanently disabled. So finding a provider who could do those things was of paramount importance to me. This current caregiver helps me in so many ways, not just with cooking and cleaning, but she actually refers to me as her big brother, and I refer to her as my little sister. And we have this special relationship together. And so it extends beyond just the normal ADLs, but, you know, she actually cares.
My name is Tom Hershey. I am a California resident. This will be my 40th year in California. And I spent 38 years working within the studio system here in Los Angeles. I was never the recipient of any specific social benefits, be it medical or anything like that. And last year I lost my job, as many people here in the entertainment industry have done. So I've applied for many of these benefits, only to find them to be potentially eliminated, which I think would be catastrophic. And that makes me frightened in that the security that I thought I had may not be there, and angry because I feel like I've been duped. You're gonna have people die from this if it goes through, with the draconian cuts that are being proposed.
It provides me with a safety net to stay well and healthy. If Tom and I are married, and if the income limits go into effect, we will lose our Medi-Cal. And that being said, we will be at risk of lots and lots of health issues. We will have to be much more careful of what we do, and we may not go out into the community because we're afraid of having a problem, and it's scary, and it's going to affect not just us as people with disabilities, but our IHSS caregivers are going to lose their jobs. It is so overwhelming, so overwhelming.
In order to get to somewhere in a private vehicle that takes 25 minutes, access can take up to 3 hours. I can't sit in the same position for more than 3 hours. A lot of us can't do pressure relief. So to me, it would be not just my emotional state, because I'm not out in my community, I'm not working, I'm not socializing, but it's also the physical aspect of it, where, like I said, we're talking about more injuries happen because I'm staying in bed more frequently. And as for my mental status, like I said, it's a matter of being able to just hang out with friends or something. And a lot of people don't take that into consideration when they think you're bedbound, and it's usually like, well, you're in bed, so it's easy to just stay in bed, and people don't realize how hard it is when you can't turn yourself, you can't sit yourself up. So that would be one of my hardships.
And then if I could not find a replacement caregiver, I would definitely end up in a nursing home, because I can't eat, drink, I can't do anything on my own, and my family lives too far away to help me, and also they don't have the skill to really help me in the way that I need. I would lose my job, I would lose my extra little bit of income, and I would just be depressed as HELL. That's for sure. So a lot of people do not know that IHSS is a Medi-Cal service, and if I am reduced to any hours, or the provider is not paid sufficiently, that's it for me.
If I did not have IHSS, there's no way I could maintain my independence. I went through a period before I had IHSS, and even while I was getting IHSS, I was already in the apartment, and I was not doing well. I was not able to attend to my basic ADLs nearly as well, and so without IHSS, I would not have been able to have this dynamic experience that I have now and have this special relationship with my caregiver that I have now. And that's really what IHSS gives to you. It gives you that independence that allows you to excel and really be a better person.
I like being independent. I like making my choices. I like being a provider for my family. And without these services, it would just be so hard on them as well as on me. When I first got injured, I thought my life was over. I thought I was not going to amount to anything. I was very depressed for a few months and maybe a few years. And then when I started working, I found out that even though I'm in a wheelchair, I'm able to do something with my life. And I like that. I like being a role model for the next generation to see how I'm doing it. And it will give them something to strive for. But in order for us to do that, we do need those services.